In this video, some of Minecraft's biggest YouTubers are going to be taking control of my hardcore world by giving me crazy challenges to complete. Some of them are insane and even cause me to risk deleting my entire hardcore world. Will I survive the challenges? No! Make sure you watch to the very end to find out.
Alright, Chaza, for your first challenge, I want you to kill the Ender Dragon. But you've got to do it using a wooden sword.
Alright, that's a nice easy challenge to start off with. So let's make one of those, craft some of these. And I got a feeling this challenge won't actually be that difficult.
Oh, and I want you to do it within 5 minutes.
Okay, scratch that then. Let's get 5 minutes on the clock, and it's time to take out this Ender Dragon. Oh! Alright, let's go in for the dragon. Oh, try not to die. Why haven't I got chest plate on? Come on, dragon. I've got literally a minute and a half. Oh, Enderman. I've got 1 minute left. Oh, he's gone. No. Oh, I've got 9 hits left on the sword. I think this challenge might have been impossible from the get-go. Come on, I can't even reach him. What's going on? 10 seconds. The sword is broken. And that is time. Oh, and I forgot to mention, for every challenge that I fail, there's a forfeit. The forfeits are chosen by the YouTubers, and if you thought that one was crazy, if I fail any 3 of the challenges set, I have to delete my entire hardcore world. So make sure you watch till the end.
Chaza, I'm sorry for this, but for my challenge, I want you to get the rarest axolotl in 5 hours.
Well then, Carves really didn't hold back on that one. So the chances of me getting a blue axolotl are 1 in 1,200. And I don't have any axolotls right now, so let me get some of those first. And then I need to build a giant axolotl aquarium in an area that's surrounded by tropical fish, because that's what these guys need in order to make more. And 5 hours is a long time, so whilst Past Me tackles that challenge, let's move on to some others and check back in later to see if we got the blue axolotl.
Alright, Chaza, so for my challenge, I want you to trap a bat at the build limit. You only have 60 minutes to do it, and if you can't, I want you to throw all the tools in your world in the void.
So thanks to Easy's forfeit, I'm now homeless, and if I have to carry out Lockdown's forfeit, I'm gonna have nothing left. Now, if you watched my video where I collected every mob in Minecraft Hardcore, you'll remember that the bat was probably the most difficult one to get. So I think it's probably best to put a plan in place before I start this challenge. Step 1, I actually need to trap a bat and then give it a name tag so it doesn't despawn. Then I'll build a glass tube all the way up to the build limit. And thirdly, somehow get the bat from point A to point B. I reckon a cave will probably be the best place to find one. I hear one. I don't think there's any way for it to get out, so I think it might be trapped in here already. Yeah, there it is. Nice. And that's step 1 out of the way, which leads us into the next step of building a glass tube all the way up to build limit. All right, so it's taken about 15 minutes to get this glass tube assembled and also the bat trapped down there. I think if I just break this glass block, it might fly all the way up there. Let's give it a go. Of course, it wouldn't be as easy as the bat flying directly up as I wanted it to. So I need to come up with another way, and I think I've got an idea. Yeah, I'm taking this bat to the nether. So if I break these pieces of glass, the bat should go straight through the portal. And now I need to trap you in that space like so. Next, go back to the build limit to link a new portal. Now, if I've done this right, which I have, the bat is still here. So I open that up and he goes through here, and then we follow. Let's go! The bat is trapped at build limit, which means that the challenge from Lockdown Life is complete, which means that all of my tools are now safe, and it also means we're ready for the next challenge.
Alright, Chaza, for your next challenge, I want you to collect every biome type of villager. You'll notice that it'll start off simple with the plains or savanna villagers, but then you'll need to get the jungle, snow, and many other variants.
Alright, so 7 different villager biome types. Shouldn't be too bad because I've already got 1 inside this massive villager head. Now I just need to fly over to the other biomes and bring the villagers back home from there. And just like that, I've got the plains, desert, tiger, and savanna villagers, leaving me with just the snowy villager left to collect before we have the more difficult ones to deal with. And now I've got the snowy guy back home, I can explain why. Villagers like this naturally spawn in every single biome apart from the swamps and the jungles. So for me to get these 2 rare villager variants, I need to manually take villagers to the biomes and breed them. Now, luckily for me, there is a jungle biome literally 100 blocks away from the villagers. So once I get 2 villagers over there, I'll lure them into this dirt box using a lectern, just like this. Then feed them loads of carrots and... oh, I need more beds, don't I? And now with 3 beds placed down, they should breed. And there we go! There is the jungle villager. Don't mind me, just gonna... I'm sorry, man. Now I've just got to get this little guy back to the village ahead. Once I break this boat, we have successfully captured the jungle villager, leaving us with just the swamp villager to collect. And for this one, it's going to be a lot more time consuming because the nearest swamp is over 2,000 blocks away. So whilst this villager and I travel off into the sunset in search of a swamp, let's check in on the blue axolotl challenge from earlier. So an hour and 39 minutes down, this is how many axolotls I have. And I'm glad that I chose brown and yellow because if I get a blue one, it will definitely stand out between all of these. Now, seeing as there's a 0.083% chance of me actually getting a blue axolotl, I'm going to need to keep breeding all of these guys. And they're going to need a lot more tropical fish than just one double chestful. So my plan is for the next 40 minutes, I'm going to go and get as much tropical fish as I possibly can in shulker boxes, and then return and breed these guys for the next 3 hours and hopefully get the blue axolotl. But in the meantime, let's get back to the swamp where we're going to try and find villager number 7 to complete the set and complete this challenge. That looks like a swamp if I've ever seen one. So let's make a temporary platform. Now I've just got to go all the way back and return with another villager. And finally, I have made it back. Really hope this works. What? Why is it a regular villager? Right, I'm going to try that again, and they're in a swamp, so if I breed them, they should just give me a swamp villager. Bruh, something is not right. Instead of breeding the villagers in that small stone box, I made a larger wooden one a little bit further across the swamp, fed the villagers a bunch of carrots, and pretty much just waited around all day for them to breed. Wait, there he is! Alright, all of you guys can just, I got another one! Let's go! Right, now I just need to get one of you in a boat and take it all the way back home to the rest of them. And here we are. That is every villager biome type collected. We've got the savannah, the taiga, the desert, plains, snowy, jungle, and finally the swamp. That is the challenge from Scavio completed. Let's jump to the next one.
All right, Chaza, I've got an interesting challenge for you here. I want you to cook a chicken with lightning and eat it.
Okay, so Ost wants to see me cook, which means first I'm going to need to get a bunch of chickens because as you can see, I've already got more than enough copper. And since it's already raining, I'm going to craft myself a few lightning rods and see if I can get lightning to strike onto these rods. Try hitting it with a trident or just completely miss. Time for Google, I guess. How to use lightning in Minecraft. Okay, so I have to wait for a thunderstorm first of all, not just for it to rain. And I'm also going to need to find some chickens so I have food to put on this barbecue. And here is chicken number 1. Here's 2 chickens right there. Make that 3. There's another. There's chickens everywhere. Next, I'll gather up some wood and then build an enclosure for them so that they don't escape. Gonna bring in the first 4. Let's get you guys in. And then with these 3 as well, we're gonna have a pretty decent sized chicken farm. This is in a meadow biome, so I'm not sure if the thunderstorm will reach here. So let's put the chest here and then just somehow get these chickens out of the way so I can place hoppers going into it. This might work. Try get over here now, boys. Oh, no. No! No! For some reason, I completely forgot I had seeds then. Now, with the chicken coop finally restored, should we say, we just need a thunderstorm. Whilst I wait days on end for a thunderstorm, you should consider subscribing because I'm trying to get to 300,000 subscribers as quick as possible. It's completely free and you can always change your mind. Wait, hold on. It's finally raining. I don't know if it's going to be a thunderstorm, but we can only find out. Let's place a lightning rod down and... Yo, we done it. Let's go. We've completed Ost's challenge. Anyways, that's the last of the easier challenges done. From now on, things are going to get progressively more difficult.
Chaza buddy, I need you to build a beacon, but not like this one. A beacon completely made out of ancient debris, but it actually needs to work, so you can figure that one out yourself. You can't use any ancient debris you already own, and if you don't do it in 6 hours, you have to throw away all the ancient debris you got and any ancient debris you already have.
A custom ancient debris beacon. Well, this is the amount of ancient debris and netherite I already have, but I can't use it. I actually need that back. So first, I'm going to build an iron beacon, and I'm going to get all of the blocks from my amazing farm. It's actually stupidly overpowered. And I'll build a beacon right here so that we can work out all of the blocks that we're going to need. Boom. It's going to need to work. So if I place all of the ancient debris on top and cover the base at the bottom, I think that counts as an ancient debris beacon. So first, let's cover this with cobblestone to see how many blocks of ancient debris I'm going to need to use. 289 blocks of ancient debris. And I haven't got very long. So let's get straight over to the nether and pay a visit to the gold farm because I need to fix all of these pickaxes as the first method is going to be to mine. Ah! As I was saying, the first method is going to be regular mining. So first, let's get down to Y level 15. Ow. Slap a 20-minute timer onto the screen and see how much ancient debris we can get. There's piece number 1. Finally, a second piece. Oh, and a third. So after 20 minutes, I only got 13 pieces of ancient debris, which means that method number 1 is not going to be good enough. So although that method definitely wasn't going to work, it's fine because I've got a second method, and that's going to be to use these sheep. I mean, not directly, but I'm going to take all of this wool and craft a bunch of beds because as we all know, beds blow up in the nether. So in 20 minutes, that's only 18 pieces of ancient debris, meaning that this method probably won't be fast enough either. And I think eventually all of our armor would have been blown to smithereens. So with the clock still ticking, we move to method 3, Operation Demolition. And I've got a feeling that in these chests, there's already going to be a bunch of gunpowder. Oh, look at that. Let's check the other side as well. Yes! For the next few minutes, I'm going to craft as much as possible. Now it's time for the reveal. Just shy of 1,000 blocks of TNT. It's definitely not the most amount of TNT I've ever had, but let's get straight into the nether to see how much damage we can do. And it's time to set this thing off. Here we go! Run! So the initial explosion did a decent amount of damage, but we're going to need to explode the rest. And I'd say that's done a solid amount of destruction so far and created a clear path for us to mine all of the ancient debris. So from that, I've managed to get 16 extra pieces of ancient debris and I only used like 150 TNT, which means we've still got all of this left to use. So in terms of time, I'd say that this is probably the best method to go with and it's also the most fun. So whilst I dig out another tunnel and place down all of the TNT, make sure you drop a like on the video. Massively helps me out and I really appreciate it. Anyway, back to the video. Oh no, it's already started! Holy... Alright, it didn't start this corridor, so I guess it's alright. Oh, here it comes! No, I'm gonna die! Oh, no! Oh, my... There is so much lava here. I'll do one more massive long line of TNT, and hopefully that's enough. Now, if we set this one off... Oh, my... Lava! Oh, that is not good. Despite the obscene amounts of lava, the TNT did a great job of revealing the ancient debris. Now, I'm just gonna go through and mine every single piece that I can find. All right, time for the grand reveal. Yeah, 99's not going to cut it. And I really need to complete this challenge because remember, if I fail 3 or more, this world gets deleted forever. And I've already got 1 strike because I failed challenge number 1. So I think it's time to take a huge risk. And that risk involves me spending 3.5 hours of the remaining time for this challenge AFK at my gunpowder farm to get more TNT. That'll leave me roughly 1 hour to mine a giant tunnel, blow it all up, and then get 190 blocks of ancient debris in just 1 hour. So let's do it. I'm almost positive I've got enough ancient debris to turn that into an ancient debris beacon. First, I'm going to have to remove all of the cobblestone, grab all the ancient debris. I think I'm going to start at the base for this. Place all the remaining pieces on top, and that is the custom ancient debris beacon complete. With about 12 minutes to spare, the challenge from Zetro has been completed, and it's probably the closest I'll ever get to a netherite beacon.
Alright, so Chaza, what I'm going to need you to do is find 20 enchanted golden apples in 2 hours. Good luck, my friend, because you're going to need it.
Since I started this world, I've only collected about 3 enchanted golden apples. Now I've got 2 hours to get 20, and the timer's already started. Now, to the best of my knowledge, there's 2 main places where enchanted golden apples spawn, in desert temples and in ancient cities. I don't want to die just yet, so I think we'll start off with the desert temples. And it looks like I've already been here. So if I just pull up a map, I'm gonna have to travel a really long way away to find some newly generated ones. And the best way of doing that is to fly far away in the nether, build another portal, and spawn in some new chunks. Here's temple number 1. Nope. 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 Hey, we got 1 already. Let's see if temple number 2 can be just as kind. No, it was not. There's a pillager outpost here. I wonder if I can find one in there. No, but there is this horn. I'm going to use that every single time I find one. But I won't be using it in temple number 3 as there was nothing inside of it. And that was literally the same for the next 10 desert temples that I looted. Oh, I'm actually being trolled. So after 30 minutes of trying desert temples and getting only 1, I need a new strategy. And that is to go underground into an ancient city. Nothing so far. Oh, the warden spawned. That's not good. Right there, look at him. I guess I'll try this side whilst he's over there. He just literally spawned next to me. That was so scary. Hopefully this one has one. Bruh, I am not finding a single enchanted golden apple. A third warden! This is not going well. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, that's literally baiting him. I think there's like 5 wardens! No! Get me out of this place right now. My trip to the first ancient city wasn't very successful, but with about 80 minutes left, I'm sure I can turn this around. You've got to be joking me. How are they spawning already? Right, fun number 2. But there's like 5 wardens around me. Make that 6. What a troll. Oh, no, I need to get out of it. There's about 7 or 8 wardens here. So let's move over to ancient city number 3. Finally a third one. And a 4th. It seems like my luck was changing, but I had no idea how much until... Oh my, 4 in 1 chest! And the warden spawned right next to me. But there's one more chest over here that I do want to check before I leave this ancient city. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, and it was so worth it. Another 2. Now I'm getting out of here for good. And I know I didn't do it for every single one, but... Whilst I exit this ancient city and make my way to the next one, let's have a quick recap. I've currently got 10 enchanted golden apples with approximately 1 hour to go, which is half of my time and half of the challenge complete. Therefore, this challenge is no longer impossible in my eyes. I could genuinely do this. And I'm going to need chests to give me a bit more than this. And this. And this. And it really didn't get better for the next 10 minutes, leaving me with just 2 enchanted golden apples from this entire ancient city. In fact, I ran into a lot more wardens. Hopefully not as many in the next ancient city, and this one needs to be a good one because the clock is ticking and I'm getting kind of nervous at this point. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. This is a great start already, and there's a warden. But there's 2 enchanted golden apples. Okay, let's go. I've got like 30 minutes to get 6 more, and it would help if I could actually see... Oh, another one. Just gonna sneak around here. Oh, and it's so worth it. I got number 2. I only need 3 more. But I won't be finding them here because there's way too many wardens. And I think I've searched like every chest anyway. I do need to be quick getting there because I don't have long at all. And this could go right down to the wire. All right, I'm finally in a new ancient city and there's no time to talk. Just need to check every single chest that I come across. Yeah, this is not going well. I literally need 2 more. And I think I've checked every single chest apart from in there. Please be something good. Oh, there is. Okay, 1 more. And I've got just over 11 minutes to get out of here, get to a new one, and find an apple. All right, I've made it. And I think I've got like 7.5 minutes. So here goes nothing. It's either going to be an epic finale or an epic fail. Yes, I've done it! 21 enchanted golden apples with 4 minutes to spare of the 2-hour time frame. I should probably get out of here before a warden tries to kill me. That's the challenge set by Mosey complete, which takes us up to 5 complete challenges, 1 failed, and 1 still pending. And that was Carv's challenge to find the blue axolotl in under 5 hours. Let's find out how we did. Oh, hey. I don't know if I actually saw one, but I kind of have to check now. Probably just wasting my time. No way! Oh my god! I am in actual disbelief right now. I'm pretty sure we've still got like 2 hours left, but right here in this bucket is the blue axolotl. Oh my... Oh, let's go! I thought for sure this challenge was impossible, and we did it in under 3 hours. So after completing Carv's challenge 2, that's 6 challenges completed. Let's see what's next.
Chaza, my challenge for you is to get one of these very rare snowy grass blocks using update suppression. It's very complicated, and I bet you can't do it.
An update what now? I just did some research into it, and yeah, he wasn't wrong. It's very complicated. Essentially, what I need to do is create a glitched shulker. And to do that, I need to downgrade my world to 1.18 to be able to use the update suppression. Before I downgrade, I need to collect some items like slime, sticky pistons, mine a bunch more redstone because I have basically none, which will come in handy when I'm crafting powered rails, which apparently I need quite a lot of. Then to create the shulker box, I'm going to need to make a bunch of comparators, and I'd love to go through and explain every single item I'm using, but I don't even know what they do. Then next I need to remove shulker boxes that include any new items like armor trims, including my armor, because they've also got trims on them and they would just get deleted. So I'll just craft some makeshift diamond armor, which will actually be unenchanted because I don't have an enchantment table on me. Thanks to Ezy, who got me to blow up my house in challenge 1. This looks so strange, but it will do the job as I just need to fly far away enough from my spawn area for the downgrade to not affect any of my builds. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Okay, I think it's worked. I've still got all the stuff in my inventory. Now I just need to make the update suppressor, which is basically just a load of sandstone platforms with powered rails on, with some funky redstone pistons and slimes on the side. That is the entity suppressor now fully finished and turned on. And in the next part, I believe I just need to make a small glass platform, place down a lectern, a book and quill, replace this with a trapdoor, and then place a comparator facing this way. I think that's a good sign. Next, we just do this. Then we break the lectern and place a shulker box. Now, I shouldn't be able to open this. There we go, I can't. I'm going to try and make 1 or 2 more just in case it breaks and this goes wrong. There we have a second entity suppressed shulker box. And now that we've got those, we can head straight back to 1.20. Oh, I thought I'd survived that. Now let's see if my world survives this update. And everything is still here. And before we find out if it actually worked, I'm going to get my materials back by destroying the update suppressor machine. All right, ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. I'm going to place 2 blocks here and then put some snow onto this grass block, suppress it, mine this, place another block here, and boom! The snowy grass block is mine. Arguably the rarest block in Minecraft. Let's get rid of that, and that. And I've now got myself a floating snowy grass block in the middle of nowhere. But regardless, that is SB737's challenge complete. I'm very surprised I actually managed to do it.
All right, Chaza, my challenge for you is to recreate 3 extremely dangerous real-life sports and then play them.
Okay, for extremely dangerous sport number 1, I'm gonna go with skydiving. I don't think there's many things more dangerous than jumping out of a plane all the way down to the ground. And in Minecraft, we don't get parachutes or aeroplanes. So after I grab a bunch of cobblestone, I'm going to fly to the bottom of this 100 by 100 perimeter and try to find the lowest Y level, which I believe is -63. Place down a water bucket so I can land in it, and then build a cobblestone pillar all the way to the height limit. And here I am at Y319, which is the maximum build limit. Then after I take it down, I'll have a clear route to jump from the very highest point to the very lowest point. All right, no more putting it off. It's time to do the drop. Yeet. Oh my god, my heart is literally racing. Am I gonna land in it? Oh! Oh! What was that noise? Let's go! I got an achievement. I guess I can say I successfully did the skydiving. Moving on to the next sport, I think I'm gonna go with bull riding because I don't really fancy being in an arena with a bull. And my idea for this challenge is to find the villager outpost, get the bad omen effect, and then start a raid near a village, which will allow me to capture a ravager. Here we go. There's the omen. Oh, there's 2 of them. Gotta take that sorcerer out first. Oh my, the amount of X's. Bro, there's so many. They are easily the worst mob in the entire game. Please, can we remove the Mojang? Look how many there are. What is going on? I need to kill this sorcerer. Point blank. Second thoughts. Fighting off that many Vexes was not an easy task, especially as I almost died, but luckily I had a totem. I think I finally managed to get rid of the sorcerers, or whatever they were called, which means no more Vexes, and this becomes slightly more easy, but definitely not easy. Okay, we're just gonna charge me now, are we? I'm gonna try the same strategy I did in every mob video by luring him into here and then just blocking this like that. Okay. Oh! One, bro, I don't want to hear you say this isn't extremely dangerous because I've popped 2 totems for this already. I'm just gonna have to get rid of this guy. Now I have the Ravager trapped, I can go a little further north onto the mountain to flatten some land, and then build a decent-sized arena, which I'm gonna have to get the Ravager up to compete against me in bull riding. Time to get this guy inside the arena. Like so. And unlike bull riding in real life, you can't ride Ravagers in Minecraft. Now, according to the internet, the average bull ride lasts for about 8 seconds. So I was thinking, what if I try and survive in there with the Ravager for 60 seconds? And my chestplate honestly feels too powerful. It takes like 1 heart at a time. So I'm going in with no chestplate and no elytra. Oh, trying to juke him out. Oh, 3 hearts. Oh. No. No. I need to eat as well. He's going to get me. Oh no! Okay, we're still in this. We have 1 more totem. Maybe a minute was a bit of a stretch. Oh, we managed to eat and get away. This is huge. Come on, 10 more seconds. Juke him out. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! I know I used a totem in that, but I literally only had this one spare. So if this one popped, I probably would have died and potentially even lost my hardcore world. And I've got a challenge much riskier than that coming later in the video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Until we get there, we've got 1 more dangerous sport to do. And it's one that I actually really enjoy myself. It's darts. Now, some of you might say it's not that dangerous, but I don't think you'd want to look like me right now with darts in my head. Yeah, that would actually really hurt. So right now, I'm going to aim for the bullseye right in the middle. And usually you get 3 darts to do it in. Wait, where did that hit? Oh, okay, we hit the 25, the outer ball. That was really close. Let's just take another shot. Oh, that looks bang on the money. We'll do 1 more. And we can go and check. Yes! That wasn't supposed to happen. But anyway, we hit 25 again, but we also got the bullseye, which takes our overall score to 100, which is definitely more than I can throw in real life. But that's 3 sports built and competed in. Let's show Wumba and see what he thinks to see if we've passed or failed this challenge.
All right, well done, Chaza, with the extreme sports. Skydiving, check. Bull riding, check. But darts? Dude, that is not an extreme sport. I'm sorry, but that is a challenge failed. So now, as a punishment, I will show you what extreme looks like. 10 withers on the nether ceiling at once.
10 wither bosses on the nether roof. Well, I can't really be mad about the forfeit because I probably should have just not failed the challenge. And if I'm fighting 10 withers at once, I am going to need a much better bow than this. So let's craft a few more, pray for some good enchants. And after combining a few together, this is going to be my weapon of choice. I just hope it's going to be powerful enough to take on 10 withers, and he didn't say anything about not using a beacon, so I'm just going to use it to my advantage. Gonna get as many effects as possible, and I guess now I'm just going to place down all the soul sand and put the skulls on top to start spawning in the withers. This is so loud! It would help if I could hit shots. Oh my, I'm going to pop one of these straight away. Wait, I just realized I don't even have a totem in my hand. I must have dropped it somewhere. This could be the end. Just got to try and take him out from distance, but I can't even hit a shot. But I eventually got one of the wither bosses to low enough HP to make it melee attack me, giving me a better chance of killing it with my sword. There's one dead already. Let's go. Okay, we got 9 more. Wumba wasn't joking when he said this is going to be extreme. And extreme it was. It got to the point where it felt like I wasn't even doing damage anymore, and I realized that the wither bosses were actually regenerating health as the fight was going on. I need to stick around this beacon. Oh, they destroyed the beacon. But after a bunch more bow shots, I started to come up with a way of taking these bosses down. I just need them to come in for the melee attacks, and then I can actually do a bit of damage. Oh, there's one by himself. First I'll deal this guy, and then I'll do the other 8 that are currently all together. And it was honestly so much easier fighting just one with the boss than all 10 at once. That's it, coming for the sword. You stand no chance. There we go. That's 2. This is doable. I will complete this forfeit. I mean, I hope so, because if I don't, then I have to delete this world. All right, that's 4 dead. And this guy's stranded by himself, so you pretty much have no hope, man. And I was right. It literally had no hope. But neither did the durability of my armor. So after killing 5 withers in total, I took a quick pit stop to my gold farm for repairs. And once everything was repaired, it was time to head straight back into battle against the last 5 withers. All right, let's do this. There we go. That was well easy. 6 down, 4 more to go. And this guy's by himself, so we can just pick him off. Boom. And boom. Number 8's dead. Straight into number 9. There we go. Number 9's dead. All right, last one, and then we've completed the forfeit. Okay, here we go. Just a few more hits. And there we go. The 10th Nether Star, and I have done it. I have defeated 10 withers on the Nether roof, sort of all at once. And it only took me like 20 enchanted golden apples, but the forfeit has been complete. Let's see what's up next.
Yo, Chaza, it's Cookie. So my challenge to you is to craft 50,000 cookies as fast as you can. Oh, don't disappoint the cookie army.
50,000 cookies. That is going to take a very long time. And it's also going to take a bunch of ingredients because I need cocoa beans and 2 wheat per cookie, but I do get 8. 50,000 divided by 8 is 6,250, which is the amount of cocoa beans I'm going to need. But then I'm going to need to double it to 12,500, the amount of wheat I'm going to need. All right, so I'm going to start off by going to my custom jungle biome and collecting some of these cocoa beans. And to be honest, I don't even need that many because I found a really sick tutorial, which as long as I have enough bone meal, I can pretty much generate infinite cocoa beans, which will save me so much time. Yeah, this machine's pretty insane. So I stood there using the machine for a pretty lengthy amount of time until I ran out of bone meal. After a quick trip to the Nether for some bone blocks, I was back onto the machine, and this should be enough cocoa beans, which means now I just need double the amount for wheat. So let's take down this machine for the cocoa beans, and we can start building the new one. And once again, I'm going to need to get a ton of bone blocks, which I can turn into bone meal, as I need to fill up 3 dispensers this time, not just 2. And this farm is absolutely insane. Just watch how fast this goes. I then proceeded to use this wheat farm for about 10 minutes straight, and all of those bones and bone meal I had only got me this amount of wheat. And there was me thinking I wouldn't have to keep going through the nether portal to keep searching around for bones, but here we are. So I went ahead and mined stacks of bone blocks, then back to the overworld to do the farming, to which I found out I didn't have enough, back to the nether for more bones, back to more farming, back for more bones, back to farming, and you get the point. Until I eventually had over 13,000 wheat. I also burned most of the seeds, but managed to fill 10 shulker boxes full of them. And to store 50,000 cookies, I'm going to need 29 empty shulker boxes. And now I've got all the ingredients and everything set up. It's time to go through the very long and boring process of crafting 50,000 cookies. And after at least 1 hour of going back and forth crafting and storing, I filled 29 shulker boxes full of cookies, which means in total I've got 50,112 cookies. I think it's safe to say I've completed Cookies Challenge. So subscribe for a cookie, and it's time for the final challenge.
Chaza, I'm so sorry, but for your next challenge, I want to see, can you kill one warden with no elytra and only 2 totems? Good luck.
That was such an evil laugh and such an evil challenge to give me. That's because if I die while fighting the warden, I have to delete my world. Every block, every mob, every biome, it's all deleted forever. So first I'm going to head to the raid farm, which is about 10,000 blocks away. Or not. It should be right here. After doing SB737's challenge of using update suppression, it deleted my raid farm, which means I'm going to need to find another way of getting 2 totems because I have run out. There's no way. As I was flying home, I got super lucky and came across a woodland mansion. Okay, I'm going to have to be smart about this and try and pick off the vindicators at range with my bow. And there's one right there. That was so quick. Now I've got to deal with the vexes. And they're pretty vexed. Okay, there's one. And there's actually part of me that does not want to find one because those vexes are so powerful. Surely there's one around here somewhere, right? Oh, yep, there he is. Get the totem and get out. Whilst looking for an exit, I managed to get a 3rd totem. Now I just need to stay alive and escape. Okay, we've done it. I managed to get 3 totems in total. That was difficult, but I knew that would be nowhere near as difficult as fighting the warden. So I had to make myself a survival kit, which consisted of potions, beacon, enchanted golden apples, and anything that could help me take down this warden. I feel like there should be enough stuff to help me. And whilst I went on the search of looking for an ancient city, I started to think back to every single episode I've done on this world so far and how we could just all so easily be lost at the hands of the warden. If you've enjoyed this world and any episode on it, leave a like right now and smash the subscribe button. But that's enough time for sentiment. Let's get to the bottom of this mountain and hopefully there's an ancient city there. First signs of what could be the end. Well, not the end, the ancient city, but you know what I meant. And here we are. We have arrived in an ancient city that I've probably already been to. Now, the first plan of action is to find an area, like in a corner or something, where I can dig a tunnel, like over here, for example. Build myself a beacon, which can give me every effect. And I'm now starting to question why I brewed speed and strength potions when I've got speed and I've got strength. The last thing I'm going to do is grab some blocks and make this tunnel only too high so the warden isn't able to get through. What? Oh my, there's a sensor right over there. Do I just set it off now and let the warden spawn so I can shoot him at range? Or I don't think I have a choice. Okay, so my chest plate's on. I'm going to splash speed and strength because the beacon's all the way back there. Oh, I can see him. I mean, this feels a bit cheaty, to be honest. Oh, okay. Let's retreat and maybe I can get him to come this way because I feel like it'd be a bit more of a fair fight this way. All right, he knows exactly where I am right now. I don't even know where he is. He knows where I am. Honestly, thank God for this chest plate because without it, I would be so dead right now. These resistance and regeneration effects are also helping out a lot. Try and see if I can get close enough with the bow. Oh, one heart, one heart, one heart. I do believe we can do this. I think he's pretty low. We did it! Let's go! But you know what? That kind of felt too easy. So I'm up for round 2, which is a little bit psychotic of me because I'm risking my entire hardcore world again, but we're doing it for the content. Okay, there's a warden. Not exactly sure where, but... Oh, I meant 1 warden, not 2, bro. All right, I'm gonna back up. I regret this already. Get some hits in at range. I feel like I should run around so he has a chance, but he does a lot of damage when I'm not near the beacon. Oh, he's going for some hits. Okay, I'm going to preemptively eat this capel. I'm making a run for it. Oh my god, I am crazy. Oh, no. I swear I'm actually crazy for doing this. I need to eat. I need to eat. I need to eat. It'd be good if I could see where he is, but I cannot. Where's my beacon? I'm lost. Okay, then. Give me some sort of visibility, please. Oh, no. Another one spawned. I don't know which one's which. There's the beacon. Okay, cool. Where's the warden gun? Let's get rid of these shriekers so no more spawn. Hey, buddy. He's so fast, man. Yo. Oh. No. I'm just gonna have to kill this guy at range because it's way too dangerous. But technically, I did it without an elytra and with only 2 totems, which I've not even popped yet. So, a heart and a half. Oh, there's the first one. I'm gonna go in for some hits. This might be the most overpowered sword ever. 1 hit killed the warden. I mean, I do have a pretty insane bow, but that is 2 wardens defeated, 1 totem pop, no elytra, and I guess my world's not being deleted. Let's go. If you guys want to see me do some more insane challenges on this world, then make sure you like, hit the subscribe button, and watch this video on screen next.